Hey all, Iceberg Alex here, and today I'm going to be giving my quick thoughts on Dragon's Rising Season 3 Part 1. If you have not seen the season, then I would click off right now because I will be covering spoilers regarding everything, so if you're still here and are ready to hear my thoughts, then let's begin. Starting off with the scenes that I enjoyed. I love what they did with Eren this season. His arc was handled really well. I like his dynamic with Roz, and he had some really good character development. Especially all the stuff we got centering around his friendship with Sora. I thought it was all really good. And I'm interested to see where they go with this in Part 2. The Spectral Lands were another fun concept. Episode 3 is definitely one of the best episodes of Part 1. It was nice learning what the Departed Realm, what happened to it after the merge. And Moro's return is, without a doubt, honestly one of the best parts of these 10 episodes. I love what they did with his character, and I'm glad that he came back. Anyways, that's all the pros, so now let's move on to the cons. We'll start off with the Forbidden 5. I think I and many other Ninjago fans can agree the Forbidden 5 were absolutely wasted. Comparing them to their Season 2 counterparts, Season 2 set up these characters as being these unstoppable warlords that conquered the wildness, and were so dangerous that they were literally banished to nether space of all things. Now we finally get a chance to see them in action. Or so we thought. I feel like the Forbidden 5 should have had a bit more screen time, let alone more characterization. They don't really do all that much within the story of the season other than collecting the blades for Thunderfang, and then only to end up getting betrayed by him in the end. I'm really hoping that they come back in Part 2 and they aren't just out of the show, because I feel like we definitely need more Forbidden 5 screen time. And speaking of disappointments, I'm here to talk about Zane as well. Now, I'm a massive Zane fan, and going into the season I was expecting something quite big for him. I mean, the sets definitely suggested that. However, he doesn't really do all that much in the season, other than find Pixel, I guess. Even his, upgrade that was teased in the sets, really all that does is just be there for the sake of selling toys. It doesn't really contribute anything to the plot of the season. It's just something that happens, and honestly, all it really does is make Zane even more robotic than he already was. Basically just adding fuel to the already existing issues with the character. I do like some of the stuff they did with him, like the callback to Season 1 with the Falcon, and his reunion with Pixel was also pretty cool, but other than that, I kind of wish they had done a little bit more with Zane, considering this was meant to be the quote-unquote Zane-focused storyline. Though I will say I did at least prefer that over what they did with the 5, so. But yeah, I'm still just a tad bit disappointed about all of that. Overall, I would say this was definitely Dragon's Rising's first somewhat low point. By no means is it the worst thing that's come out of the show. There's definitely been worse. But it's not as good of a start as the other 2 DR seasons have. I do think Part 2 could be good. I'm definitely going to watch it when it comes out and give my thoughts on that when it eventually does come out. We'll see. But yeah, I would say Part 1 was sort of a mixed bag. There were things I liked, there were things I didn't like. Overall, I thought it was fine for what it was. It was definitely not a terrible watch or anything, but let me know what you guys all think in the comments. What did you guys think of Dragon's Rising Season 3 Part 1? And are you excited for Part 2? I imagine the answer is probably going to be yes, but we'll see. Anyways, that's all for today. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, this is Iceberg Alex, signing off. Stay frosty.